Welcome again, friends, to PachicaTalk.com YouTube on, this time, on my permanent Lumina frame that I use for all my cells. What you're seeing is that I was playing Julie, noticed that the ball play was a little bit sluggish on the payoffs and stuff like that. So what I did was started doing disassembly and cleaning. I know we have the manual, but sometimes seeing it and seeing the actual things actually makes sense. So the one thing is, I'm showing you this over here. Excuse me for a moment. And this area is covered by this big piece. It's very dingy and dirty and but the tracks are all dirty. That's because even though you clean the balls as best as you can, dust and dirt do collect, even in the best environments. Now I'm swinging all the assemblies. You can see all this. You can see that I removed that piece because it was filthy. So I removed it and show you that track. The plastic will wear down and the dirt will get embedded. Even the toughest plastic, the dirt will get embedded and it will keep on wearing down the nice chrome on your balls until you have just steel in the pits. Now you see I took apart the mechanism over here. This little cutie with the little sensor over here. Well, give me a moment. There we go. It goes like that. And as you can see, I also removed the payout mechanism. I'll do a slow pan at the whole thing and I'll show it. This is the orientation. It goes in, and to get inside the light so you can see the mechanism, this little thing here is where the balls go through. And you got two of them to take care of. This one, this side too. Used a lot of Q-tips. Clean that track out. You can't. The optical sensor is right over here. That's the optical sensor. It goes and it's a slotted wheel that counts all the balls in the payoff on both parts. So it knows exactly how many balls to dispense. And underneath, this is a Hall effect sensor. This counts as a pulse switch. That's what a Hall effect switch is. I looked it up, and it's basically when the metal ball goes through this ring, it pulses the electronics in the cell that's attached to the playfield, and all this other electronic. You gotta clean this thing. I've been neglected. I did do the Maryland. Just thought, since I'm cleaning it up this much, I might as well give you guys a shot. Now, the one big thing I talked about in my former video with the Fisty, Maryland, is screws. Tons and tons of little screws. Know where they go, because there's about, say, at least 5 different types. And yes, that little metal piece is going to be cleaned up and scrubbed down. Now, I want to show you something real interesting. I'm going to bring down these slats. And I don't know if you can see it, but up there I mounted it because I have a computer fan. Let me swing around. I don't know if you can see it. get the light over there. There we go. I have a computer fan that I just took a 300 milliamp wall wart, stripped the wires, checked the polarity, and that's a regular direct current, and you need a AC 110, 120 AC, or 120, whatever voltage, and it converts it down to 12 volts DC and 300 milliamps. Any higher, I burnt out one of these suckers because I went over 300 milliamps. Now some people say using a power supply from a computer or something like that is good, but that's not what I use. So, just want to show you this, and I want to show you something else, folks. The white case I found out with some scrubbing is actually a pearlescent white. Not a straight white, but it has pearlescent white, which is fantastic. If you got some halogen track lights, it works great. So, just want to show you that. I'll do another video about this a little bit further on my travels.